Hello? Can everyone hear me? Here we go. Let's switch. Should be a little better now. I had the microphone basically to the back of the table then. Stephen's only been gone for a day. Or two. Oh no. I always have this problem. I always like try and get the chat changed so that that's updated and showing, but I always forget to do this. Just gaslighting myself. The old king is dead. Long live the king. Oh. Right, I've now got to try and remember which one of the John Boxing saves I'm actually on. I'm not on Old Smoker Lady. I know that. Is it? Was I really? I don't want to do Gecko right now. I only had this king for 4 months. Right, let me check that the game audio is working before I go any further. There we go, that should be working now. Right, let's check what quests I have, because I don't actually know what I was doing last time. Because I keep doing things off of stream. Right, that's it. Okay, let's go to Mr. Bishop. Yeah, go on. Let's see if we can actually win. I need to get used to using the phone to look at chat, because I keep accidentally leaning on it, and then I'll be leaning over the option that's like put the chat on timeout or silence someone or delete their comment, and I keep having to fucking repel my hand. Oh. More. It's fine. They're doing currently no damage. Okay, well... Oh god, I just fucking clicked over here when I could have just aimed the... Fucking hell. Right, so this is Vic. This is Vic in power armor. But you can't tell because he only occasionally takes the silly little helmet off and wipes his sweaty head. Like, that's an animation that the mod has, and that's Sulik. I don't actually remember if I was streaming last time I had power armor or not. I don't know why he's done that. I wish every enemy would do that. Just walk right in front of me. How are we all doing anyway? Is everyone doing okay? How are we all coping with the loss of our king? Oh my god, I haven't died. How have I just died to an SMG lady?
Your quest to find the Garden of Eden and
in power armor. Fucking hell, Luck 10. The second strongest armor in the game. And a high amount of endurance as far as I know. And I've still managed to die to Green Mohawk SMG lady. Fucking hell. When before, her shots did no damage, and then suddenly, because a burst up close, it did 89. Right. I almost burnt off my face today, got my eyebrows singed. What did you do? How did that happen? A handful of Tychos. Yeah, I've got my very own Dwemer car now. There we go. Critically hit for 0 damage. I'm assuming that, like, to kill me with the 89, she just aimed for, like, the tiny bit of exposed flesh on this armor, wherever that may be. I just look like a big beetle person. Hang on, how quickly can I make him spin? Oh, not as quickly as Funline. If you do it really quick in Funline. Oh. You can make in Funline, you can make it look like they're spinning through to the Earth's core if you do it quick enough. No, I don't want to go in that stinky looking one. If I can find Funline, I'll try and demonstrate it later because I think you would love it. I think... Well, I tried to light the oven in our workshop this morning, but the kindling was a little damp, so I figured I'll improve its ignitive properties with a bit of gasoline. did the encounter leave you a bit scarred and deformed? And is it safe to say that your resolve has never been stronger? Scotland forever. Oh, I wish Stephen was here for at least like one more stream. Cornwall for a while. Maybe I went too far in some places. When I lit up the kindling now infused with gasoline, it basically blew up in my face. Luckily, the fire inside my eyebrow was burnt hotter than the fire outside of them. Oh, fucking hell. The slaves have been telling tales about the burned man again. I know Cornwall's not even a real fucking place, is it? It's just a load of old shit. Hello, Eddie. Have you seen Mr. Bishop? I'd really like to meet him. No, you don't even know anything about Mr. Bishop. Okay. You look important. Do you know anything about Mr. Bishop? No, I'm not doing that. I think you need high charisma to fucking get on there. But, hang on. Just checking on. Let's save scum. I'm glad John Boxing is as good at comedy as I thought he would be. That was just awful. I don't know how you do it. You're actually worse than the regular. I don't think we'll be needing you again. I'll go take my talent to someone who will actually appreciate it. Hopefully like Mr. Bishop. Wherever he is. Is she now for 6 months? Did you shag Bishop's? There is one timeline where John Boxing has shagged Mrs. Bishop. I'm trying to figure. It's currently a work in progress to figure out how to do it and keep Mr. Bishop alive. I've got a feeling I'll need like a stealth boy or something to get past him. I don't fucking hell. Not Mr. Bishop's daughter and the fucking crack sex. That is revolting. I'll tell you what, I know you shouldn't make sweeping statements about developers, but you know, if people like the Black Isle developers were so fucking thirsty, like, oh, what do you want? Oh, I want to fucking huff jet and fuck someone. That's the kind of scenario I want to implement in my 1998 role-playing video game. Pepsi for TV game. Mr. Bishop sounds like a religious children's puppet show, which ran from 1979 to 1986 and was filmed in rural Derbyshire. Fucking hell. They had one developer who wanted to fuck Marcus, and he was fired without notice and locked in an underground well. Well, the thing is, you can actually get fucked by a super mutant in this. It's the one in Broken Hills. He's in a pub, and if you don't beat him in an arm wrestling contest, there's some dialogue. It fades to black, and then you wake up next to a bed, and you've got a ball gag in your inventory. So you can. So I guess if you wanted mutant sex, I guess this is sort of the game for you. And a gaping ass. What do you think the pre-war use of this room was? Bishop went to the effort of installing street lamps down here. Broken Hills, more like Broken Proton. Do super mutants have... I mean, the thing is, you don't... As far as I know, you don't see naked super mutants. And in some games, they can bugger you. But in Fallout 4, there is one in like a sort of cloning VATS tank that doesn't have anything. So I'm going to guess it's a case of it depends. I'll check the Nexus. And as some speculate, all the sex dolls get renamed to the player character's name. Oh, for fuck's sake. Do you know what? I think I'm going to say it. I don't actually think Mr. Bishop lives down here. God, I really don't think this is where Mr. Bishop lives. Fucking hell, no one in here likes the Enclave power armor. I just think I look like a right weirdo. Right, let's try speedrunning it this time. Sadly, Steven isn't here to make the fucking gore bag sound effect for a certain scene coming up. Shed some questions. If you join Mrs. Bishop for a drink in her chambers, the two of you talk for a while, and she comes over and starts caressing you. That I'm not just redoing this for the sake of, like, I'm not turning the entire 3 hours into the plough Mrs. Bishop as many times as possible stream. I'm trying to see if a certain item is going to save me. Alright. Go to it. The fucking starfish pose in power armor, I love it. It's so fucking silly. So what do you want to do now? Tell me about your husband. Must we talk about him? Quietly slip out of bed and get dressed. I was very clearly in that bed. with my power armor on. Right, let's see if this works. No, I don't think this is going to work. Okay. What I was trying to see, because I've been given a briefcase meant for Mr. Bishop by some... He's not here, but he's... You know, like the sprite that looks like a bald man in a tatty green shirt? One of them, he gave me... Like, he was preaching about some sort of revolution in Vault City. I went up to him, I asked him what it was about, and then eventually he gave me a briefcase and said he needed someone to give it to Mr. Bishop. What I was hoping is that John Boxing... How strong is that fucking bed? What I was hoping was John Boxing would, you know, have a bit of the deed is done with Mrs. Bishop. He'd walk out the room, and then Mr. Bishop would be like, "Oh, what are you doing here? What do you think you're doing in my room?" Well, I could be like, "Well, actually, Mr. Bishop, I was here to deliver your briefcase." Why does the Assaultron have robot tits? I'm giving this serious thought, and I don't know if I was meant to. I'm assuming it's to do something with, like, when the enemy sees that running towards them, they won't know how to feel. But because the Assaultron is so deadly, those few seconds of hesitation, it's going to kill everyone. So they didn't want to feel... They don't know how to feel about having thirst for a robot. Right. Let's speak to... Right. I'm here to see Mr. Bishop. I have a suitcase. The guard steps away for a moment, opens a panel on one of the walls and whispers something. He says you can head on up. Brilliant. This place looks familiar, but I can't quite figure out why. I've also just realised Mr. Bishop also looks exactly the same as the other tatty man in green shirt who gave me the quest. I was expecting him to have a Vic sprite. I was very disappointed he didn't. Here you go. I'm curious what's in the briefcase. Hold your horses, Tribal. I have some questions for you first. So where do you know more from? He's trying to play... I don't know why, that's just fucking... He trying to play politics amongst the tribes now. That boy missed his calling. I met him in Vault City, spreading the word. I offered to help him out by delivering this briefcase to you. He does have a certain way with words. Oh, he's finally given me some work. Yeah, I got a job. I got a job offer for you. I have this problem down south in NCR. This fella Westin has a big mouth that needs to be shut permanently. $500,000, easy money. Hold on, I ain't finished telling you everything yet. I want this guy dead, but it can't look like he was aced. Don't put a bullet in his skull. Don't stab him to death. Don't do anything that smells of a hit. I have a job offer for you. My wife is such a... It's like, okay then, Mr. Bishop, in this game where the main forms of interaction are blowing things up stealthily, punching them, shooting them, you want me to do none of these things? Okay. How am I supposed to whack somebody and not make it look like murder? Mix up some poisonous plants and slip it into his drink. Push him off a building, I don't care, just so it doesn't look like a hit. I'll be back after Weston has had his accident. Pickpocket a grenade on him. I don't think that's at least one of the most obvious ways it could look like it, because I doubt whoever Westin is has some sort of condition that means that, you know, whenever he sneezes there's a chance he fucking explodes into shrapnel. Don't you worry about me, Bishop. You just make sure you got that cash waiting for me when I get back. I tell you what, the amount I'm doing this for is, like, fucking pathetic as well. Like, 500 caps. I actually think I got paid more to box people than I am getting paid to kill some, like, Brahmin Baron. Like, that is a revolting payout. 500 caps doesn't even get you, like, a 10mm pistol. Cops looking over the scene. Looks like another exploder. Tragic. I like how, on one hand, I like how bulky the power armor in Fallout 4 is. On the other, it just feels like driving a car. I think Fallout 1 and 2 had it perfectly figured out. I don't know. I do like 4's power armor to be, because again, like, it should. As someone again who isn't massively keen on 4, like, I can watch people play 4. I can play 4 myself when I'm in the right mood, such as, you know, playing as Vic dressed up as the Silver Shroud. I do love the power armor in that game. It looks really neat. I just wish you could make it seem like he... I don't know. They're not gonna... The thing is, he's too rich to do that. They're not gonna believe that. I think we should just frame Vic for the murder. I really should have got Steven to record loads of Vic lines for me, just so I could play them whenever I wanted to have him express disappointment or anger. Or sadness. There we go, that's the other Vic emotion. Or a longing for Salisbury steak. Fallout 4 is like Skyrim. It needs to be put on life support to be enjoyed. Again, I could not imagine what it was like to play Skyrim on PS3. Like, I played it on 360 and that was okay enough, but I very soon moved to PC. Fucking hell, playing it on PS3, the console that just loves crashing. I could not imagine that. That would be torture. I played it on PS. Did you find it was like crashy at all? It's only because, like, again, I got a PS3 quite recently to play like a backwards compatible one with like PS2 games for, you know, obvious reasons. I wanted to play PS2 games in HD, and to be honest, I just think a lot of PS2 emulation is still quite shit. I remember the Blockbuster employee telling me say goodbye to all your free time when I brought it. I got Skyrim on the PS3 initially and it took decades. I'm actually quite surprised at the amount of people that had Skyrim on PS3 now. That's at least half of my chat. Probably more. Yeah, there is basically, apart from buying like the slightly expensive HD versions of Ratchet and Clank 1, 2 and 3, you basically just have to play it on a fucking console, on like an old PS2, because it doesn't emulate properly on the PS3. And any emulation for it is just garbage. It just has this problem where it just runs so slowly, and it just, you cannot, it's unplayable. It's disgusting. It took ages to load and it may have crashed once or twice, but I remember it not saving my first game at all. Yeah, like I think the main thing that brings it to mind is that I tried playing New Vegas on PS3 quite recently. I don't know why, I just did, and it very quickly fucking corrupted the save. It would crash after about 5 or 10 minutes. I have no clue how anyone has beat that game on PS3. Like, it could have just been my shit console that I bought, but it really didn't work that well. I haven't got Dr. Pepper today. I've got Pepsi Max Cherry, which is basically Dr. Pepper if you squint hard enough. Oh my god, why did I bother doing this? I'm gonna die again. Oh, what the fuck are they all wielding? Oh god, they've all got SMGs. I'm going to die. Right. Please work. That's weird. It's not like Bethesda to release a game with such a game-breaking bug in it. It's completely unlike them at all. Fucking hell, Vic was hit for 25 hit points. Is only wounded. Okay, that's fine. How hard do you think it is to mod Fallout 2? I think I'm going to imagine it's harder than basically any other of the Fallout games, because I cannot, or at least I don't know of any tools that are made to purposefully, like any modding tools specific to Fallout 1 or 2 that I'm aware of. So I imagine you need some sort of understanding of like programming and how games are actually made to mod it. The Centurions are armed with 10mm submachine guns. Okay, that was really bad of me. I should not have. If I went a step further, I would have lost the car. That was very short-sighted of me. I do not want to lose the car. Fucking hell. Right, whilst I'm here, have I got any other shotguns on me? No, I do not. There you go, Vic, have some food. I bet that's the first bit of food you've received in like the whole like 8 months to a year that I've had you. Like you're a pet that I've had you. When I got you from Pets at Home, also known as the Den. I was thinking it would be interesting if someone remade New Vegas in this engine. It would be honestly easier to make a new engine ground up and just make it look like, yeah, it actually fucking would. Like, you wouldn't think it as well, but the amount of fucking animation frames that these characters have, if you look up like a sprite sheet of like, I don't know, like Lou or just any sort of default character, there is so fucking many different sprites. Like this, I just feel like this game must have been a nightmare to make. But I know from like my limited understanding of how games work, it's basically a miracle any of them get made. Don't worry, what? Don't worry about feeding Vic. No, I don't want to encounter a pack of wolves. You are joking me. The fucking mantises are blocking the car. 6 directions. It's a hex. Which is even worse, because that means that they've got to fucking make 6 different sheets for literally everything. That is actually disgusting. Could you imagine the day that they had when they finally got to make the sprites for the Banana Man? Look at him acting like he's people. Look at him. I wish I was still in the den, because there's an area with at least 7 or 8 banana men, all just sort of frolicking about. I believe they're 3D models, because they look like, if you see like the ending slide or like the Vault Dwellers walking off, they all look sort of similar styled. I think it's time for them to release the Banana Man model into the wild. I'd love Fallout 1 and 2 models for Gmod. I really want a Banana Man player model. He's such a beautiful creature. Just want to spawn like 30 of them, just sort of all sort of just bumming about here. Why is he a banana? It's the way he's shaped. He's curved. He's yellow. He's got a sort of gormless nature about it. He became a Banana Man, and when you're playing Funline and you need to like identify people quickly during real-time combat, you do end up getting like stupid fucking names for them. And Banana Man was the one for whenever we'd see one of these, like, oh, don't hit the Banana Man. Oh god, it's my favourite bit of getting into the NCR. I've got to fucking tell all these cunts to put their weapons away.
Sounds good.
There we go. Come here. What is this? I'll answer your question in a minute. I need to see what's up with the dog. Right, I'm back now. Gizmo attached to his desk is what? Yeah, I want a 3D model of that. So, favourite assault rifle from any Fallout? Well, clearly the AK-47 from Fallout 3, also known as the Chinese assault rifle. No, let's actually give this some serious thought. I don't actually use a lot of them. That's the problem. I will find you and I will educate you on gun. Oh, fuck my life. I was looking for the dog in the game. No, I couldn't have a dog with me in this game. It would drop because their attack sound is just ow, 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 over and over again. An encounter that's nothing but 50 dogs making that noise. And they're all doing 0 damage to each other. Oh yeah, I was actually playing a game, wasn't I? There you go, put your weapon away. Is there actually a dog in the NCR? Have they finally been outlawed? I'm nearly as big as this mutant with power armor on. Oh, Vic did it. Vic took his helmet off and wiped his bald head. Go on, do it again. We're watching now. What is my favourite Fallout weapon? Probably the plasma rifle from Fallout 1 or 2. I just fucking love that sort of like forked design at the end that it has. I really like a lot of the plasma weapons in this game. Look at you scratching your little bald head. Like, if you look up like the plasma rifle and the turbo plasma rifle from Fallout 1, I just love that design, and it's also used as the plasma caster in New Vegas. I imagine your choice is something a bit more grounded than that. No dogs allowed. What was once a rule for corner shops is now common law written into the Constitution. Gordon Brown of the NCR has to go on TV and say all the dogs are gone. Is the Watts laser rifle? I think it's based on the yes, it is. It is. I know exactly what one you're talking about, and that is a neat weapon. I don't know. Again, all the energy weapon designs in these games just look so neat. I love energy weapons. Like my Vic playthrough, he used energy weapons. Like, I tried to make as close to the plasma caster as I could. I made him like an energy weapon sniper, like a plasma one. Oh, I loved it. It was so neat. But from vanilla game rifles, I guess the Fallout 3 is... Lily, I think you have... Don't you have a mod for the Fallout 3 assault rifle? Or is it another one you have? You can't have dogs here, we'll have to wait outside. But we are outside, I mean outside the country. Just put him on a boat and just push him away as he fades off into the distance. Going ow, 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 the whole way. Ow, 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 ow. I'm never going to be able to do this. I do not have the stats to free the slaves. Which is a shame, because I have killed every slaver in the NCR. Which admittedly with power armor was a much easier task. But they're all there, they're all for the saving, but I can't fucking save any of them. They just have to stay in there. Like, I really hope someone is at least chucking food in for them. Sorry, my cat wants to be let in. He's just appeared by the window and he's staring at me. Right, that's the cat back in now. I have a Fallout 4 mod for the New Vegas assault rifle, which is the AR-15 with wooden furniture. It really makes you feel like John Gunn. With no relation to Anna Gunn. Yeah, I think I saw it. I think I saw it in your mod list, Lily. But Jibsai is great because that is a good design. Because the default assault rifle in Fallout 4 looks like a series of pipes in a game where a lot of the weapons in it look like a series of pipes. Can you please let me in to see Mr. Weston? Fuck's sake. I got a mod that fixes the shitty pipe weapons, and now the homemade weapons are frankly some of my favourites in 4. The thing is, I don't even have a problem with the idea of pipe weapons. It's the fact that the variety of other weapons had to suffer because of the pipe weapons. A lot of the later tier weapons end up looking like the fucking pipe. Like, again, like the assault rifle, how that just looks like a big pipe. Like, there's a few... Yeah, I just wish there was more... Like, if the pipe... I think I would like the pipe weapons more if they did look so much more distinct from everything else. But they don't, and that's the problem. No problem with homemade weapons, but it looked like unfunctional... Yeah, it just... I think if I had to pick any of them that I like, I'd probably say the homemade, like the pipe revolver is one I think looks quite neat. But I don't know, the others just sort of make me go, what the fuck? It's just ugly. Literally looks like I've pulled it right out of someone's arsehole. NCR, I hate this stupid place. Yeah, like, I will be honest, NCR is always the place I come to and then go, what the fuck do I actually do from here? And then I have to follow a guide every time. Right, I'm just going to look up how to actually do this quest. And hopefully it's not a awful fucking direction. Right, I'll be right back. Cat wants feeding, I think. Just seen that fucking comment now that I've got back. Fallout 2 Part 6, Sam's Animal Shelter. For fuck's sake. Why is every ENB on Nexus a manual download? I want to be lazy and let Vortex. It's because it's a shitty file. You've got to just drag right next to the executable, and sometimes they work and sometimes they run at 1 FPS and make your laptop feel disgusting, or your PC sound like it's going to blow up. I just want to make Fallout 4 look like it was released in the last 3 years. I think this mod actually looks really cool that the Hands has just sent. Like, it actually looks quite authentic. Like, I can look at some of these weapons and go, I can imagine them sort of visually downgraded to look like Fallout 1 or 2 sprites. Wow, it's actually really cool. You've actually sent a good mod. Not that I was like guaranteed you were going to send a shit one, but like these actually look neat. Right, how do I get into the ranch? So I can find the quest for eliminating Mr. Bishop, but not the one for... Right. That's going to be a... What the fuck does the cat want now? Run in the room. Okay. What do you want out? What is it? You want to go out through the window? Fuck, maybe not this. Right, okay. No, you want the... Okay. Please just... stay in one spot. Right, I'm back again. Sorry if I'm going to be rereading some of the same messages. I will say this for the upgraded pipe weapons. They look like something a gunsmith would make in a garage. Yeah, they do. Like, they actually look... They look like something that someone has made and not something that they have found like after emptying all the drawers in their house. Yeah, Phil, I don't have a stream schedule. That's kind of the Like, these will just happen a lot of the time when I want them to happen. And if you're the kind of person that really likes cohesive streams, these are probably not the thing. But I don't imagine most of our sort of small community is going to be watching me for that anyway. if you want normal now streams, watch Lily or Oda when she streams. Like, those ones will actually have something of a narrative. Look, to be fair, John Boxing is a bit of a narrative. You know, he punched people and then he didn't. And now he's trying to be John Criminal. I'm not purposely just standing around in the NCR because I like it. I'm trying to look up this quest how to get into the Westin Ranch. But the problem is, the only one I've found on the wiki is how to kill Mr. Bishop. And it's like, I don't really want to kill Mr. Bishop, though. Not yet. Right. Speak to the sheriff. Or... Okay, let's try finding whoever the fucking sheriff is first. Lily, I know this is an audience of like 2 people, but feel free to plug your Twitch chat in here. Or anyone if they want to. Not that I don't think anyone else here streams, do they? I don't think they do. Fucking hell, that's where the sheriff it was, in the big building saying fucking sheriff on it. I'm in need of some honest work. He thinks he's a big man, like the law doesn't apply to him. I'd like to take him down a notch or two. Well, a couple of years ago, and now... Yeah, that's the deputy. Okay, he was the deputy. He's just someone with a badge on. Are you the sheriff? No. Are you the sheriff? No. Okay, I assume this is the sheriff. Looking for some honest work. Can you help me? Roger Westin. His spread's just out the west gate. He's been having some problems with varmints. He'd take care of it himself, but his health ain't what it used to be. Bad ticker. Okay. Oh, it's my favourite part of these streams, looking at the inventory of merchants. Right, let's have a look. So I'm doing that thing where you look at chat and don't fucking remember if you have actually said something or not. Very good long-term memory, absolutely fucking disgusting short-term memory. Right. I only do Twitch streams for people I'm in a call with, so it's not worth the plug. You stream on YouTube. Wind Waker sounds cozy. To be fair to Hands, like, I only use Twitch for literally like 2 people, and one of them doesn't even stream half the time anyway. So, you know, it's just another account on the internet. It's not that bad. Right. Didn't see the message. Okay, then let me try, because I think I know what you were trying to do. Right. I'm sure YouTube's probably going to fucking auto-mod me for linking to another website. Right. There we go. Oh, fucking hell, so my rib... Ooh, what was that? Right, let's at least kill Roger Westin before my fucking ribs fall out. One of the stockholders in this place, west of town. I don't think he's looking for ranch hands. Okay. The thing is, I will agree that I don't like Twitch's layout, but it is just objectively better for streaming. Like, if you're actually trying to become a streamer, it is a far better website to use. Right. There is a way to do this. Actually, no, fuck it. I'm actually just going to talk to him. I'm going to see what he has to offer. I'm not following a fucking guide, like, for the whole time. That's ridiculous. You may as well just watch some other cunt play the game if I'm going to do that. Most of the noises that come from an old man. It's better for streaming, but I'm not really that big into streaming, to be honest, despite what my like, the thing is, again, Lily's streams aren't like fucking, like, 500 bajillion people commenting and no fucking fun at all. Like, it's still fairly sort of, I don't know, intimate, I guess. Like, there's isn't like this, you know, decent interaction. You know, basically just this, but with better fucking production quality, because I got Stephen to make this layout in about 2 seconds. In like, no, I think he made it in like 30-40 minutes. Yeah, with Lily's stream, she's a lot more focused than than I'm being currently. Right, I don't think you're Mr. Weston. You look way too young. And you look like Ian, for starters. But who are you? Have a look. To be honest, the reason I started watching first Steven's streams and now yours is because I enjoy the hangout aspect, because of the people, less so because of the stream itself. Oh yeah, it's not like pro streamer with 74 comments a second who only reads out donations over £50. I can't believe you haven't lashed anyone to a cross for not donating enough sort of gift subs or whatever. Oh no, you only 74 gift subs, but yesterday I had 75. Where is Vic gone? Are you in here? Vic? Sorry, hang on a second. I'm going fucking insane. Where is Vic? Oh, thank fuck he's right there. I actually thought I lost him. You need to stop getting lost, Misty. First you did that on the fucking Let's Play, and now you've done it here. Oh. How are you doing, chat? Remember, be positive or you're the problem. Don't kill the vibe. Don't say anything bad, you fucking arsehole. With John Stephen gone forever, never to return, I'm going to reach out and hang around the others' streams. Like May Ray and Oda's. Yeah, come on, look. It's right, it's juicy streams ripe for the plucking. Oh god, is this Mr. Weston? He's so old! Let's do it. You cunt. There we go, we've made it look like an accident. What? Why does he have a Panker Jack camera on him? When was he ever going to be able to use this of his stinky old man physique? Anyway, give her it. No, it turned him hostile, never mind. (2 PM British time. Brutish time. No, he had nothing in his desk. I don't know what I expected. Bishop sent me. I should have guessed. What did he promise you? Money, drugs, or sex? It doesn't matter. You'll never see any of it. What do you mean? What if you come back to NCR and sell him out or threaten to? You're as good as dead already. On the other hand, I've got a better offer. Such as... take out Bishop instead. I'll pay cash, whatever he was paying, plus 50%. How much was it? Oh! Fine. $1,125 it is. You do the job, I pay you. You say no. You don't get out of here alive. Well, deal. It's more money. I look forward to hearing from you. Now go out the way you came. Now I just need to see if I can. Let's see if we can get the full whammy in here. Can we, right, we're on a bit of a mission now. We're on a mission now, chat. God, saying we're on a mission now, chat, sounds really weird. It really makes you feel like someone who's losing their fucking sanity. But I guess, yeah, that's what... I am John Streamer now. If we're talking about streams, I'm going to be co-hosting Oda's stream tomorrow. Really? I didn't know that. I don't know about that. What time was... I think Oda's streams are in the... I'm going to say, like, the night? I want to say UK... Like, it's sometime in the night for UK time. Oda stream 7 UK. I did not. Okay. What the hell is US time? Isn't there like 3 time zones in the US? Time in Fahrenheit. Right, so we were going to kill Mr. Westin for 500, but that probably isn't even going to cover fuel, really, is it? So, what we can do instead is, in theory, say hello to Mr. Bishop's wife, and then also, Mr. Bishop's going to go hostile on us anyway. So it doesn't really matter at the end of the day if he kills us or not, because he's gonna we're gonna have to kill him anyway, because he was offering a shite amount of cash for this, and then we can just go work for someone else. There's at least 3 other like gangs to work for. Western, Central, Eastern. Since I'm Missouri, it's Central time. Gun time, burger time, tax time. Misery, misery, misery. That's what you've chosen. Vic is so bald. You're as bald as that banana man, and you know it. You're like a big teddy bear. Oh yeah, you were talking about mods earlier. Have you seen the Fallout 4 mod that replaces a savage Deathclaw with Macho Man Randy? No, I haven't. I haven't seen that at all. Oh. Right. Back to Reno. No, I really, really don't want to encounter a pack of Randy Savages right now. I really don't. Have you ever tried to find Sasquatch? Surely the club's going to be open at night time, isn't it? Right, are the lights on? Yes, they are. Okay. Do you believe in Sasquatch? fucking short. Fuck's sake. I've done this about 700 times now, but I think this finally might be the canon version if everything goes swimmingly. You make love. It's not the best. It's not the greatest. But for a brief moment in your turbulent lives, I really wish someone was here making the fucking Fallout 3 gore pack sound. For a brief moment in your turbulent lives, you and Mrs. Bishop forget the cruelties of the world and lose yourselves in each other. So what do you want to do now? Mrs. Bishop sighs contentedly and stretches. Right. Oh yes, the perfect thing to say after sex. Tell me about your husband. Why does it fucking kill me so much? Right, must we talk about him? Let's not ruin the mood. Look, I better go, Mrs. Bishop. Right, let's fuck off now. Fuck's sake. How many times have you shagged Mrs. Bishop by now? Look, we're finally on the canon one now. I think this, if all goes to plan, I think we've finally had the canon version of this shag. And we're never going to have to do it again. John Boxing's confidence can, you know, make him feel a bit chipper for a few days. We never have to do this again. It's getting fucking silly now. Oh, okay, sure. Shove that bald head in me. I need to talk to you about your husband. Why, what's happened? I'm sorry, your husband has been killed. 9958 62. Right, okay. Come on. Right. Is it 2? Right, what's in the safe? Okay. Woohoo! Money, money, money! Fuck off, Toy Story. Get out of my head, will you? Right. Right, that's fucking hell. I've got more comments than I expected. This is the last time, Mr. Bishop. It won't happen again, I swear. Please give me another chance. You're fired. 9958, 9958, 9950. Right. I'm playing Pokemon Violet, having some dialogue, and I keep reading and hearing your voice saying it. Look, I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy. I'm glad you think I'd be a great Pokemon trainer. Right. Possible canon post Mrs. Bishop. Oh, I can't. It's fuck it. It's gonna be fucking Bishop, isn't it? I'll just have to live with that. That's been the story of this playthrough. We need to watch Spider-Man. All fucking free. All fucking free. And we're only gonna watch the Tobey Maguire dance scenes from the third one. Right. Actually, funny you done Westin yet. Actually, funny. Hang on a second. I've just been in the same room. I've just came out of his wife's bedroom, and it's like, oh, you've done Westin yet? Well, not Westin, but hang on a second. Bisho sounds like some product your grandparents used to be able to buy in the 50s. Oh, we'll just put some Bisho in the chicken. It'll taste fine, I promise. Right. Sorry, you're no Taiko. Okay, why does Mr. Bishop have so much AP? I think that was about 2 bursts that he fucking had. Right, when is it? Bisho is Bisto, but somehow 50% more vague. I love my Bisho co-branded corned beef. Mom! Am I actually going to die to Mr. Bishop? This is quite embarrassing. Fucking hell, let's get out of here as soon as possible. Okay, I used a super stim pack and apparently it was so powerful it crashed the game. Boy, am I glad I saved before this combat encounter, otherwise I'd be well fucking annoyed. She's way better than my regular mom. The McRib. Well, does my stream setup look it? I can't believe how cleanly that fucking chat fits in. I've amazed myself here. Right, let me try and get the game working again. John Boxing wakes up in Mr. Bishop's bed wearing a piece. For fuck's sake. Right, come on. Fucking hell, game, where have you gone? Oh my, okay, finally the game has closed itself. Right, there we go. Right. Right, it's time for the old Bisho to return again. Oh, I've got to do that thing where I check audio, haven't I? Fucking hell. Right. Properties. So I use this thing that's like application audio capture, because I find with the amount of fucking audio devices, I would be here all day trying to sort them out. So having it just so that I can change the audio for every application is really neat. Right, let's try and beat Mr. Bishop without having to heal, because apparently healing in this room is a fucking death sentence for your save. So... Right. Right, so there we go. Haha, look at me. It was all a ruse. I want more money. I really wish Tycho would just die quicker. Right, go on, give me the good crit. No, you didn't. You did. You actually gave me no crit at all, and I'm going to die to Mr. Bishop for the love of all that is fucking good. Please don't let me die to Mr. Bishop. Somehow Chumboxy has slept with Mr. Bishop's wife again. If you consider every time I reload this save now as another time, it's getting quite silly. I haven't had that happen in so long. I love it when someone just fucking critically misses and just goes up and falls over. Right, let's reload. Let's wait for him to come in. Oh look, I didn't have to spend any AP. Fancy that. Oh my god, I haven't been dodged in so long. Oh, there we go. Right, what am I actually gonna... I assume I'm trying to get unarmed. as high as I can get it. Because I want to be able to get the perk, I think it's called bonus hand-to-hand attacks, which would mean that I could do... Hang on, let me just so I can explain it visually rather than try and use my poor shitty words. Right. Currently, my aimed punches require 4 action points, which is, AP. That's 4. The default is 3. It would reduce the default to 3, and the aimed... So it would reduce the default ones to 2, and the aimed ones to 3, which means a lot more aiming for the eyes, which I really, really need. I'd find it odd that his guards would keep fighting. Maybe they really loved Mr. Bishop. Maybe this was someone who, they grew to... Well, maybe the reason why, Mrs. Bishop ain't seeing much of her husband anymore is, those loving people who are around the pool table. And John Boxing has just killed all of them. How did his wife sleep through the gunfight? Can I play pool now? No, I can't. Okay. I don't think I've actually searched. Here we go. I'm fucking scared of stim packs now after the game blew up from me trying to use one. Right. To the bedpost of Mr. Bishop's bed. Right. Right, I suppose I better get out of here now. I really hope the whole club hasn't... It's turned hostile, isn't it? I'm going to have to kill everyone in the Shark Club. I'm actually going to have to murder every single person in this fucking club. So I hope you like Fallout 2 combat, because you're going to be seeing an awful lot of it. I mean, I like this game's combat, but I know for some people it bores them to fucking tears. The pic in the upper left, his lip looks like a busted sausage. I went too far. Fucking hell, that ricochet noise woke me up. It's like 50 times louder than every other sound in the game. Right. Oh. Is he going to keep going? No, he isn't. Fucking hell, Vic, you and your shitty barn door aim. I think I've fucked myself. I've got... Okay, let's take out this this Tycho man. I've accidentally just misclicked behind me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. Ricochet, where? Who? Ricochet's not real anymore. Ricochet's normal now. But don't tell me I'm going to have to fight all the door guards as well. Please. Vic, you may as well just never fucking fire a gun again. Your comments seem to be too spicy for YouTube's auto mod. I promise you, it is nothing to do with me, because I have allowed all the fucking comments allowed on here. You can basically say whatever you want, as long as it's it doesn't meet any of the sort of, I don't know, 7 deadly phobias. Like when you punch people in the eyes and their chest explodes. So do I. It's like the fun part of making a crit bloody mess build. I need to demonstrate what it looks like when you crit an alien in the eyes, because it just fucking explodes like a water balloon. Seven deadly phobias. Oh my god, what am I doing? Why am I going to fucking punch this? She's not a fucking guard. What am I doing? Come on, John Boxing. You don't go around fucking murdering, like, what are you? According to the game, not a what? You're not a wall. You're a prostitute. Okay, that's quite an assumption. Prostitute uses jet. Good for her. Oh. Oh, fucking hell, I've got to take out Michael Jackson, Tommy Gun Man now. What the fuck did I just punch off of him then? This is getting silly. There are so many people in here to kill. Oh, for fuck's sake, Vic, you just shot like one of 2 innocent people in the bar. Stop, John. Are you really gonna die for a shag with Mr. Bishop's wife? Someone is. And it ain't gonna be John Boxing. I'm gonna say that and then I'm gonna get crit by Michael Jackson, Tommy Gun Man. No, I'm not. Thank God for that. Okay. Right, please don't kill Sulik. I've spent too long here. Vic, just keep shooting in that general direction, please, and do not hit the innocent woman by the bar. I'm assuming every single person in leather armor is now an enemy of the Republic. Yeah, okay. Okay, I do not trust Vic to not get himself killed. I'm just going to step in immediately. I'm sorry, Bishop's man was hit for no damage. How is Vic still taking damage? He's got fucking power armor on. Oh my god, there are so many people down there. And I've still got... Oh my god, how am I going to do this? There are so many fucking bald men in leather coat, leather armor down there. Okay, no, Vic, do you know what? I was going to help you, but Sulik is now going to die. I actually thought that was me making the bullet dance sound. No, I'm sorry, Sulik's actually getting fucking Red Dead Redemptions down there. It's like he's fucking opened the door to the Pinkertons. Right, let's... Just missed my lung, I think. Realises it's in its heart. Oh, shit. The cholesterol in Vic's heart propels all the bullets out of them and they kill everyone in the shark club. Just the build, just fucking ricocheting all over the walls. Right, are you a bishop man? Yeah, you are a bishop man, which means I've got to kill you because you're going to kill Sulik. That was very satisfying, getting 2 in a row. It's a bit of a weird thing. Again, have they ever done karma in Fallout games correctly? Because realistically, not everyone who works for Mr. Bishop is going to be fucking evil Nazi scum of the universe who just go around antagonising everyone because their fucking name comes up in red colours and it means they're a hostile enemy. These were just people who worked here as like a bouncer or a bodyguard. This is just somewhere where people go to drink. Yet I'm like punching the guards in the eyes and making them go, oh, and ribs go everywhere. And it's just considered you gain 5 karma. Karma is an inherently flawed system. Maybe that's the real thing of the game. Maybe that's what it's trying to teach us. It's just an inherently poo-poo system. Right, now that I've killed everyone in this pub, I think I'm actually going to save. Right. Who's the arbiter of what's good and what's evil? Well, apparently the Pip-Boy 2000, because it's got it, it's got your numeric karma right here. This is an objective number according to the game, because you've killed a number of possibly evil guards who really are just guards and people. You've got 596 karma. Can you do anything with that number? No, you can't do fucking all with it. It's a linear scale for something way more dynamic and complex. I think there's something Fallout 4 did right, actually. Was an improvement on it in the form of characters liking and disliking you. Yeah, I think... Lewis, I don't think you should work for Mr. Bishop. Don't worry, Claire. I'll just be wiping the tables and defend the bar with my life in case a power-armoured maniac comes through. I mean, I don't know. Is this a poll time? Is this a poll opportunity? Let's start a poll. Is John boxing? Here we go, everyone. I've presented a poll to you. Take your time. Vote on whatever you want. And it's basically an arcade high score. Hey, hey, honey, look. I killed 50 bad people today. How the fucking hell the fucking poll results? Right, but right, we've ended the poll. Is John Boxing an objectively good person? We are now, someone voted yes, and apparently 4 of you voted no. I'm open for all interpretations here of why this charitable, loving man is because we've only got two. He's objectively horrible, or he's an objectively good person. I presented you a binary option in a non-binary world. Right. It's Fallout. People die all the time. Right. Let's check my live chat. Objectively good persons don't exist. In a perfect world, men like John Boxing would not exist. This is not a perfect world. Yeah. Really, who's worse, me or the people who just want to justify the money they're making to go spend it at the casino, ignoring everything that's happened in this room? And they have heard everything. There is no way they didn't hear the... There's no way they haven't heard John Boxing systematically killing an entire fucking casino of guards, and they haven't heard a thing. This is a choice. This is a choice of ignorance. They've been chosen by Shenron. What is that person just saying? Fuck you! what was that about? This is a choice. Are they swearing at me because I'm pointing out the truth that they have chosen to ignore it? The only objectively wonderful person in Fallout 2 is Mr. Bishop. I'm scared to go in this other room, I've got to be honest. Right. Maybe if we just sneak out, we're not going to have any more trouble. Fucking hell. Do you British people watch Star Trek? I haven't watched enough of it. I've watched some of, like, season 1 TNG. There was something about a giant jellyfish thing, and I've intended to see more. Yeah, just. Why did you just kill that random lady? What did that achieve? Yeah. I should probably ask, considering that, you know, I don't ask. Is chat doing all right, and do you want me to keep on streaming? Because again, I've got that sort of, when doing solo streams, I've got that infinite streamer energy where I feel like I could go on to the detriment of my health and those around me. So, if you want me to keep going, just say. Good to continue for at least an hour. Need to be in bed sooner than normal because my... Yeah, okay. I'm happy to keep going. Problem is, I just never know how interesting my streams actually are to someone else, because it's weird watching your own stream back, so I'll never be able to know what someone else's head is like watching these for like 2 hours or whatever the fuck. To be fair, none of these have been 2 hours. They've all ended up being like 4-hour streams. Keep going as long as you want to. Okay. Why do so many of my messages get filtered? Because you've not got a profile picture and it looks very dodgy. I don't know, fella. I don't have a clue. That's a question for you to ask a higher power, not me. Oh my god, Sulik hasn't just fucking died to fucking Michael Jackson Tommy gun, man, has he? Oh, for fuck's sake, I've got to reload. Right, come on. Let's keep going. Right, before I go back in that room, I'm going to see about healing me companions. Sulik is actually severely wounded. I did not know that. I I'm not surprised he died then. Right. Used super stim. How's Vic looking? Just wounded. Do I just have a normal stim pack for a normal man like Vic? Yes, I do. But again, as I feel like I'm going to be saying to the end of time, any message that gets filtered, like some messages I do just not read, and that's not me being a cunt. It's just like a lot of them, it's like, I just genuinely don't know what to say to that. Not many, but that does happen. But for the most part, any filtering that happens is going to be on YouTube side, because I don't have any. Like, again, just don't be a cunt. Don't say anything that breaks the 7 deadly phobias. You know, treat people nicely. But apart from that, it's all in YouTube's hands. Right, how's Sulik looking? Wounded. Okay. What's the 7 phobias? Sorry, I forget not everyone understands my fucking nuance. Don't be homophobic, don't be transphobic, and whatever ones there are, other ones there are. That's I'm just asking you to be friendly. That's all. And then, but apart from that, you can say literally whatever the fuck you want. No, Sam, you usually see all the messages, but people here can see some of their own messages not show up in the feed because YouTube detects the nasty words. We don't want no John phobes here. Exactly. Well, I only talk. Well, that's probably. Well, at that point, that's probably against the terms of service. So, again, if you really want to talk or complain about that, I think you're going to need a higher power than me. I guess the 7 deadly phobias are also sort. I guess some of them are technically isms as well. So yeah, just don't be ableist or whatever. Yeah, just don't be a knob. Like, anything you think is probably a little bit cunty, probably is. Saying that, I've just said cunty, so I'm probably going to get, like, slapped on the wrist or whatever. I don't know. I don't actually know how they are with swearing or profanity. I think when it comes to that, it's just don't expect to be monetized. Yes, no. Don't know. Maybe I'll end up killing all the fucking casinos off. Maybe like all the guards through me not even wanting to kill them. Maybe they're all just going to end up fighting me because of how the quests go. Right. Anyway, let's. But all I gave this level of savagery. Fuck's sake. There we go. Why couldn't you do that last time? You've done it for me for so many other people. Why couldn't you just go all rib? You thought of more than I could, Dans. No, I have no idea what that is. It also has to do with the algorithm, where if you say bad things, you won't be recommended as much. Right. Come on. What I need to do is I need to not let need to not let fucking mobster Tommy Gun Michael Jackson man kill Sulik again, because that was quite fucking embarrassing. Right. Sans is no. Reg is bin bag. Sans is Phil. How are you getting confused? Right. Yeah, so yeah, you did get that right. I'm scared to move. I really don't want them to fucking hit Sulik again. Right. Let me just march down here. Oh no. Oh no. There is a very good chance I could die here. In fact, an incredibly good chance. Oh great, Sulik is killing casino patrons now. Is it because Breen is quite a standout name? I'm in fact already dead. Excuse me 1 second. Oh no, he didn't die. I fucking knew it. I fucking... Why are Tommy Gun Michael Jackson people so fucking hard to kill? This is true. Oh, I'm gonna be in this fucking shitey casino forever. Oh, it's not even that. I don't ever remember this being a hard combat encounter. I'm gonna be stuck here forever. Just punching the same people in their stupid fucking hats over and over again. Yeah. I don't know why I do it to hands. I just like to call people by their first name. And I know the irony is I don't call you by your first name despite actually knowing it. But I don't know, maybe it's just because you're built different. You call me what you know them. Ass! It's like I Am Legend, but instead it's about arses. Instead of a dog. Oh, fuck it, right, let's just... I'm going fucking mental if I think of that. it's time to play the game of hope the mobster man doesn't critical again. I constantly forget Bryn and Cameron are not the same person. I mean, I guess they type in a slightly similar... I mean, I feel like I can fairly... It doesn't take me that long to distinguish them at all, because one... And again, this isn't me being mean, I'm just stating it, you know. One of them talks about PSO2 a lot, quite reliably, and the other talks about how much he loves painting very small, like, plastic things or whatever. So, you know, it's quite an easy distinction. Very different things. The names just fuse into Anglophone sludge. For the love of fuck, please don't let me die again. Please, I'm in starfish mode. I'm so fucking vulnerable like this. Please. Yes, I do like painting small PS. Please don't let me die like this. Not again. Right, we have got to take out... Please stop shooting me. We've got to take out the big sweaty mobster people before this fucking grows legs again. Right. But I've got to do it carefully, because saying that, they fucking criticaled me from all the way over there, and no, fuck it, I cannot waste fucking turns on this. Right, that's one of them down. Please. That scared me. That scared me. Right. Where is he? He is... there. Oh, you're joking me. Please don't die in the exact same way as last time. Please. Oh, fucking hell, it's going to happen, isn't it? Fellas, please stop killing members of the fucking bar now. This is getting silly. Don't make me walk the whole length of the town because you want to fucking fight people in a casino, you evil cunts. Clown ass elephants. Save. Believe me, I really want to save. But okay, I'll try and save, but the game, right. Saving during combat. There we go. Because the game fucking loves you doing this. Fellas, please stop. Please. Somehow John boxing some. they're actually gonna make me walk all the fucking way back. Hello, Mr. Westin. I managed to kill Mr. Bishop for you. Were there any witnesses? Probably not, judging by the fact that fucking Sulik and Vic killed them all. You two are fucking nightmares to work with. Right. There we go. Let's find the car, because I don't want to, as much as I like being in stinky New Reno, I don't want to be, fucking hell, my cat is right next to my head. What are you doing on the windowsill? Right. More gun for the gun pile. More jet. Yeah, I think that'll be good enough. Why was I about to go in here and interact with his fucking Brahmin? What sort of riveting conversation I can get out of him? Oh, none of them are talk. Sometimes you get talking Brahmin. They'll sometimes say moo, I say. I know that the fan on the back is meant to be to cool down the thermals of the power armor, but like when playing New Vegas and seeing the fan spin on the back, I kind of just likes to assume it was air conditioning because of the desert condition, to fucking help with how warm the desert is. I don't know. It's quite cozy to think that your characters are all nice and cold because of the fan on the back. That's kind of. It doesn't make any sense. Makes you go faster in the water. You don't actually have to be on the windowsill. There is a whole room for you to be in that isn't sat on like a fucking hard windowsill. You have a choice. Please. You would assume there's sorry, let me actually use words. You would assume the suit has some sort of atmospheric regulation. So that was sort of was almost alliteration, and apparently it just made my tongue swallow itself. You clearly don't know much about cats if you think they would sit anywhere but the windowsill. You've actually gone into full loaf mode on the windowsill. You wanting attention? Is that what this is all about? I'm not going mad. I am actually talking to real people. You don't have to be so concerned. You don't need to concern yourself with that. Right. What is... Right. Okay, so we've killed Mr. Bishop, and John Boxing is no longer a virgin of the wastes or whatever the karma thing was. I tell you what, when she wakes up from that nap and discovers that the entire, I'm just gonna think where the fuck have all the guards gone. How old is your cat? I think he's around like 12, 13. Oh. Don't know if you'll find this interesting, but my last name is actually Scottish. Is that two American Scottish sort of people that are in our that have been in our fucking chats then? That's weird. Let him yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't move him off. He likes being on this windowsill, apparently. It's just as he's just decided. So. Oh. You're cute. He's talking to his dad. Tell you what, considering that these are allegedly two good people, Vic and Sulik have had very little problem with this sort of killing of people thing. Like, Vic really did go balls to the walls with just killing everyone in that casino. Named after the national icon, John Gibson. Still confirmed part of the British royal family. I'm assuming he meant talk to you. I don't know why that took me fucking so long to come to that conclusion. Yeah, it's to see about some of the Brahmin. Right, someone or something has been killing Brahmin on the West Pasture. I'll take you out there and you can take care of it. Okay. Look at the time. Look, human card Brahmin. No hurt human. Oh my god, that was talking death claws. I actually fucking love that the fucking poo is just the master's fucking shit he had all over his lair. Fuck, what? If you ever wake up and just suddenly say, some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make. The ogre has fallen in love with the princess. Sorry, I'm not having fun at your expense. You've just reminded me, Lord Fuck, what exists. That's all. It happens every time. It happens every time I say my last name, for God's sake. Oh. Fucking hell. You can't. What am I? Sorry, I forgot. I was like, again. I did the old. Forgot I was playing a video game for people to watch, like a real streamer thing. So, what am I actually? Am I trying to find it? I assume I'm not trying to talk to a Brahmin because that'd be a bit silly. You ever been so autistic you put earphones in while in noisy public space and just let the cable dangle unconnected like a weird spaghetti? Yes. Yes, I have. It's like when you can't be asked to go to the effort of like pulling it up like whatever clothes you're wearing to try and like hide the fact that you're sort of wearing headphones, and you just let it spaghetti. It's like, I just want to I just need to put something in my ear holes right this second. And I do not care about the long string of cable spaghetti in front of me. It's a few more holes too. Especially crowded public space. My ears get infected very, very easily from earbuds, so I've not. I was actually fucking scared I would get another ear infection again, because I was like washing my hair and fucking water went in the bad ear, and I immediately was trying to fucking get water out of it. It's like, oh no, please do not get trapped in there and cause the world's worst ear infection again. I'm not in the mood for that. Please. Bit of a personal question, if paths or share. Alternate between the two. I don't know why. It's just a thing that happens. About your browing problem. Looks like all you've got to do is post a man out there. He doesn't even have to do anything. Just be there. Seems he saved a life years ago. Anyway, legend has it he spent a lot of time exploring a vault east of here. If that isn't Vault 13, then maybe you'll find a clue there that will lead you to it. Thanks. Turkey bait was... I imagine one is easier to avoid code red water in... Yeah, it is. Like, I don't wear, like, anything protect... I just use my fucking hands to cover my ears. Because it's like... I just don't want an ear infection again. Because when I get an ear infection, it's not just an ear... It's like an ear... It feels like my entire fucking face is affected by it. Like, eating things is pain. What am I actually doing now? What am I actually trying to achieve? Careful, boy, don't fall off the windowsill. Yes, I'll need to be going now. Oh.
What you be need? Yo, that sounds good.
I remember I got water in my ear once and didn't notice, except that my sense of balance horribly glitched the fuck out. It's no fun. And especially when you get an infection where it feels like blinking, eating, and just doing anything with, like, your face is fucking agony. I'd like to try and avoid it as best as possible. I haven't had one for a few years, luckily. But it used to literally be, whenever I got, like, water in my right ear, I could more or less guarantee it would come with an ear infection. I clotheslined myself as a kid. How do you manage that? Did you do like the flip bump and everything? Right, down it. According to Reddit, Nick Khan meets with Disney CEO and ESPN president. It just needs to be anyone apart from selling it off to Saudi. I just think that's just not going to be good. Like, I just think it would actually fucking ruin the Like, I know that a lot of, you don't really like, and again, I mainly just keep up to date with it. But, like, even then, I still don't want the entire product to be completely fucking nuked because they sold it off to fucking just an absolute shit show. Oh, for good or ill, they do represent like the mainstream of what wrestling is. Fight for the rights of only men. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't really. It doesn't really need to be explained beyond that, really. Heard your president's got a job to be done. Okay. I tell you what, for falling into a life of crime did not last very, very long for John Boxing. It lasted about an hour. It was like a few car rides, and he sort of got it all out of his system. How go your car adventures? Well, I haven't streamed since, like, actually getting all the shit posted, but it, like, I had to have a fucking call with the like DVLA people because they were like, "Oh, like there's some information that you still need." So it's not going amazingly currently, but I managed to finally get all the faff with them sorted, which was a complete fucking nightmare. I don't know why, but that reminds me, but there's going to be a Legend of Zelda. Oh, fucking hell, it's made by Illumination, isn't it? Here to see President Tandy, which instructed me to send. Link will be normal now. Okay, this is allegedly President Tandy, judging by the sprite. Are you quite ready for what President Tandy actually looks like? Well, this is what President Tandy looks like.
I'm Tandy, president of NCR. My boys tell me you're looking for work. What are you handy at?
How are we all feeling about President Tandy? Smash! A benefit to looking this old is that if this was back in like when the Master was still kicking about, would have just mistaken you for a ghoul and just not bothered you. Right. Good at unarmed combat.
You're not quite what I'm looking for. Sure you can handle yourself?
Yes, I'm confident in my abilities and myself.
Sound like just what's needed.
Excellent.
We need some computer parts from our old base, Vault 15. Problem is there's squatters there who won't let anybody by. Somebody has to convince them to let us in, or just bring back the parts. You up for the job?
I'd be happy to help you out.
Do it right and there's a reward.
Sulik plate. Thank you. Madam Prison. How did things go? Just fine. Mama Murphy's sister, Mama Murphy 2. Mama Murphy doesn't look that fucking old. Right, fellas, I think I'm gonna get to. I think I'm gonna get to. Where is it? Sorry. Fucking hell! What did my brain just do then? Okay, everyone, I'm going to get to the where the fucking car is, and then I'm gonna end the stream because I'm. It's not even I'm getting tired. I just think it's actually like a good natural ending. Like, we did the whole shit with Mr. Bishop. That fight went on for an ice age, and having obviously knowing the game like I do, which sadly, as proven by the amount of fucking Google searches, isn't as well as I thought. But believe me, I have actually fucking played this game before. We're coming up to quite the quest line. You know, like, this is all stuff rooted within the main quest. And will require John Boxing to be at his A game. Right, let's get to the car. Okay. Banana Man. Look at him, he's such a cute little banana thing. Look at you. Look at him. Isn't Banana Man just the cutest NPC ever made? Right. How do people do stream outros? Actually, thank you everyone for turning up. Thank you, Bryn. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, DeHans. Thank you, the other fella who wanted to speak about, I don't know, war crimes or whatever it was. Thank you, Datura. And thank you, Lily. Right. Have a good night, everyone.